Okay, let's talk about that secret thrill you get when plans get canceled. You know the one. Turns out that feeling isn't about being lazy or antisocial at all. Today, we're diving into the psychology of staying in, and you're going to find out why your brain is actually hardwired to love a quiet night at home. I mean, come on, you know this feeling. You've had plans locked in for days, maybe even weeks, but then you get that text. Hey, so sorry, can we reschedule? And instead of feeling bummed out, this wave of pure, sweet relief just washes over you. It's a super common reaction, and the reason why is pretty fascinating. For so long, the story we tell ourselves is that there's something wrong with us. Ugh, I'm so lazy, or I'm just being fleeky and antisocial. But the scientific reality, it's way kinder. It has nothing to do with a character flaw. Nope. It's actually your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do, save up its precious energy. So yeah, it is definitely time for a reframe. This isn't about being a homebody versus a social butterfly. This is about basic biology. We're about to see why that urge to just stay in isn't some kind of weakness, but actually a brilliant feature of your brain's operating system. Let's start with the big idea right here. Your brain, at its core, is all about two things: survival and efficiency. And from a biological point of view, a safe, predictable environment, yep, your home, is one of the best tools it has to nail both of those goals. To really get this, let's think about your brain's energy bill. Seriously, every single thing you do has a cognitive cost. And leaving the house, oh, that's a huge expense. It's like one of the biggest line items on the budget. The second you step outside your front door, your brain gets flooded with data it has to process. I'm talking about navigating traffic, making small talk with a barista, trying to read social cues from a coworker, even just deciding what to order for lunch. It's all mentally expensive. Every little decision drains that cognitive battery. So if the outside world is where you spend all your mental energy, then home is where you go to balance the books. Let's break down the actual science of how your home turns into this amazing sanctuary for your nervous system. The science behind this is something called environmental conditioning. It sounds kind of fancy, but it's a really simple idea. Think about it, how the smell of coffee can instantly wake you up, or how a certain song just zaps you right back to high school. Your brain makes these little shortcuts. And in the exact same way, just through repetition, your home gets powerfully linked with safety, control, and just deep relaxation. So here's how that conditioning loop works. First, you're out in the world just dealing with all this constant, unpredictable stuff. Your nervous system goes on high alert, and it's burning through energy. Then you walk through your front door, and suddenly you're in this familiar, safe space where all that chaos just drops way, way down. And finally, your brain forges this incredibly powerful link. Home equals recharge. Simple as that. So this conditioning process basically creates two completely separate worlds for your brain. You've got the outside world of work and expense, and then you have the inside world, which becomes your own personal decompression zone. And the contrast between these two worlds is just stark. At home, everything is safe, it's predictable. It's a low-stress environment where you are actively gaining energy back. The outside world is the total opposite. It's unpredictable, it's full of high stimulus, and it's a constant energy drain. Your brain feels this difference on a really deep physiological level. And, this also explains that weird paradox. Why having guests over, even people you absolutely love, can feel so draining. What you're doing is literally inviting the unpredictable, high-stimulus outside world right into your one and only certified recharge station. And this isn't about being an introvert either. It's a universal brain thing. Even the most extroverted person on the planet needs a place to lower their guard, and their brain has picked home as that spot. So what's the big takeaway here? What does this all mean? Well, it's really about giving yourself permission. It's time to reframe that desire for a night off, not as some sign of weakness, but as an intelligent biological strength. That need to stay in isn't laziness. It's a totally valid response to being overstimulated. It's a smart, efficient way for your brain to manage its energy. It's a necessary act of self-preservation. And it's absolutely essential for protecting that sacred decompression zone you get to call home. So the next time you feel that sweet, sweet relief when plans get canceled, you'll know exactly what's going on. It's just your brain thanking you for a chance to recharge. So now that you know your home is a sanctuary for your nervous system, the real question is, how are you going to protect it?